When you complete the custom setup worksheet, the next step of this custom setup process is to fill out the content of pages form. It'll start off and it breaks it into two sections just because it's too much information to risk putting down all at once. So go ahead and fill this out, and what this form does is tell us what type of logo you want on your site. And then it also shows us or gives you options to upload the logos, to upload custom images. You can upload a zip of the images if you need to. It gives you a way to give a page a specific title, as well as adding some content to it. Now, some people get confused. For example, for the trail map page, we automatically have the map and trail page named Trails. Now, you can always change this to whatever you want to have on it, and then add whatever content you need. For the widget sections, you can leave them blank. Otherwise, if you know exactly what you want on that page, or at least one thing that you definitely want to have on that page, this is where you specify it. So for example, if on your home page you want to have a like button for your club's Facebook page, then you need to specify a Facebook like button. And you don't have to be specific in your request. You don't need to know the name of it. You can just type something that you need on this page, and we're humans, we'll try to figure out what it is. So don't worry about the names of things. So if you don't know exactly what you need but you have an idea, feel free to put it down. Then on the trail page, it gives you an option to upload maps or additional images to be used on that page. For example, if you have a couple sponsors that you want to make sure are listed on your trails page, that's where you would upload that. Then once you click next, assuming you filled out all the form fields correctly, then it will take you to the rest of the pages, such as what type of event calendar you want to use. If you don't have an existing event calendar, for instance, Facebook events or Google Calendar, go ahead and choose the event calendar. Otherwise, if you like to have Facebook be the backbone of your events planning system, we can always set up the Facebook event sync or the Google Calendar sync. Then you have a club news category, and you can rename that anything you want. This is used for news broadcasts, newsletters, etc. Then we have a trails conditions category. Feel free to rename this whatever you want. If you don't have a trail conditions, for example, for your club, feel free to pick some other type of newscast, or leave it blank, call it an entirely different page, and we'll create an entirely new page for you. Then once you submit this, it'll go ahead and forward you to the additional pages setup, because you get to have us set up to 10 pages for you. And the additional pages setup gives you an option to have a custom directory type list page, where you can, if you have like a sponsors page, this is what you would use to list all your sponsors. You put the sponsor name, their address, and the URL of their website. Otherwise, if you'd like to have a club directory page, a links page, etc., this is what you would use to tell us the information that needs to appear on that page. And then we'll go ahead and style it the best that we feel it would look for your website's layout. Then down below, it gives you additional pages where you can give a page name, upload a custom file. This is meant especially for clubs that typically have one big event that they use to raise all their money. For example, if you have a winter festival, you'd want to make sure to have the winter festival have its own page. Even though it's technically an event, and yes, it will be added to your events calendar, you still want to have a dedicated page so that if it's an annual thing that your club has done for the last 15 years, chances are there's a lot of people that are looking for it. So you want to make sure that you have a page for them to find it on your website. This is where you'd put that information. So if you have a custom logo that you want to make sure appears on that page, feel free to upload the PDF or image over here. Otherwise, any of this stuff you can always do later on your own, or ask us for a hand, so you don't need to have everything right away. But make sure you fill out what content you need. Now, a lot of clubs ask, can't you just pull the information off our website? Yes, we can, but usually your website's outdated because it's hard to manage. So what ends up happening is we pull information that's no longer valid and you need to have us change it anyway. So then we spend time creating the web page, you spend time proofreading it, telling us what corrections you want, typing all the information out that you need, and then submitting the work order to us. Whereas if you were to go ahead and copy and paste it on yourself and then delete the no longer valid information or the incorrect information or change things on the fly, you're saving yourself some time, plus it means we're going to get a website completed all that faster for you. So, but if you don't hesitate to ask if you do need a specific type of thing off a page and it's just not copying well for you, give Dominic or myself a call and we'll be glad to walk you through it. For more information on the domain name or how to set up a custom club membership form, please check out the corresponding videos.